I didn't want to do this video, but I was getting a lot of, you know, people were sending me a bunch of Twitter links to the news, you know, that Xbox One is officially outselling the PlayStation 4. Xbox fanboys, I'm talking to you now. Listen up. I don't think you understand how big this is. You know, the guys who are making these videos, the Xbox, that you guys call Xbox fanboys, are making these videos, and they don't understand how big this is. Sony fanboys do. That's why you'll see them in the comment section saying, come on, I mean, this happens every time with a piece of technology, you know? I mean, it just happened with the Xbox 360. It's not a big deal. And when I made my video, the Sony fanboys came strong and hard. You know what I'm saying? Usually Sony fanboys, they'll mess with me, but not to the point of the way that they came at me. They were threatening to find my address. They were threatening to kill me. They were threatening to whoop my ass if they see me at the next at the next Comic-Con or GameStop or toy store. You know what I'm saying? They came on my Facebook and Twitters and they were angry. And the Xbox fanboys, you don't understand how big this is. This is not supposed to happen at all. This wasn't supposed to happen. This is some shit that I've never thought would ever happen. Listen, those of you who keep saying this happened before, this has never happened before, ever. This happened with the Xbox 360. That is 100% incorrect. I remember. Nigga, I was a PlayStation fanboy at the goddamn time. After this E3, I refused to be a PlayStation fanboy. That was an embarrassment to gamers. It almost made me not want to be a gamer no more. It was so embarrassing. I'm basically a free agent right now. I'm a free agent right now, okay? I'm weighing out my options. I'll have the decision. I'll do a LeBron James decision very soon. Who knows, I might come back to the PlayStation, but right now, I am officially a free agent. But anyway, back to the video. I remembered I was officially a PlayStation, I was a die-hard PlayStation fanboy at the mother-sucking time, boy. I tell you, I hated the Xbox, original Xbox, the first one, despised it. My cousins, all of my friends were Xbox dudes. They couldn't understand why I was playing a console with inferior graphics. They just couldn't get it. And I said, you know, I mean, my cousins, I understand where they're coming from. They played games where, you know, I could understand needed a graphical uphill, you know? The Maddens and the 2Ks and the basketball games. You know what I'm saying? The sports games, the football games, the soccer games. I can understand. But me, I was always the weirdo of my bunch. I was the black sheep. And I was always the type of guy who was going to play the role-playing games. I was going to play the platformers. I was going to play the shmups. I was going to play the open-world games. You know, I was going to play all types of games. I wasn't just solid on one genre of gaming. You know what I'm saying? So to me, graphics just didn't matter. But I can understand their pain. So you gotta understand, I was being attacked by Xbox dudes daily because I just choose to play inferior graphical consoles. So that made me despise the Xbox One original. But I couldn't deny Halo. When they got on the Halo, they would tease me. Like, so what you doing playing that motherfucking Xbox? I thought you hit. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell are you doing? Despite. But Halo 1 was so cool. Very fun. Changed the world. Listen, I don't forget. I was there. I read the articles. Japan went off. They asked small children, you going to get an Xbox? They didn't know what the fuck an Xbox was. I remember it all. I remember it all, Sony ponies, Sony fanboys. I remember it all. Damaged controllers. I remember it. Let's go back. What do I remember? I remember when you guys hyped up Killzone to be the next coming of Christ. I remember when you said as soon as the role-playing games dropped, then you know what I'm saying, the role-playing games never came. As soon as this game drops, as soon as that, I remember when you guys hopped on the El Presador bandwagon and he tricked all you guys into believing that he was an Sony fanboy, and he believed you when he tricked you guys, and he got the AdSense, and he started adding up ads, and he started getting paid big time bucks off of you clowns. I remember when Shokio was a Sony fanboy. I remember when Shokio was a Sony fanboy. But didn't he jump ship, didn't he? Didn't he? For those of you who remember, that mother sucker done jump ship. I remember it all, baby. I remember it all. I can't forget. There's no, you know, I'm like, yo, one dude, like, come on, man, it happened with the Xbox 360. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm like, you got proof, bruh? Come on, man. Why don't you go Google it, man? I can't be all right. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this, that, and the third. It's not my job to do that. And it's like, all right, dude, you have no proof, you have no validation, and you basically been disclaimed, and forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, to end the video off with this is not supposed to happen. Xbox fanboys, I don't think you understand how big this is. This is not supposed to happen at all. There is no way in the world one store in Japan should be selling out from Xboxes. That is a PlayStation country over there. They despise the Xbox. And I don't blame Japan. Why the fuck would they buy a console that basically is the Xbox and the PlayStation 4? Why? Look what they did with the PlayStation 3. It was an embarrassment. I wouldn't buy another PlayStation. They've been failing with the PlayStation brand for a long time. The PSP was a failure until Monster Hunter came out. The damn PlayStation 3 is a failure. The damn Vita is a failure. The damn PlayStation 4 is a complete failure. And I think 4 is like a bad luck number too over there in Japan, from what I heard a long time ago, because I remember. But ladies and gentlemen, Xbox dudes, I don't think you understand. The Sony fanboys know, but this is huge. I've heard Phil Spencer come up today. He was like, "Yo, it's only 10%. This is only 10%, baby. This is just the beginning. This is only the beginning." I can't wait till it drops, man. It's going to be very interesting. The Xbox One dropping, the official drop day. It's going to be very interesting. And I can't wait to Tokyo Game Show. It's going to be a very, this is probably everybody keeps for the past 8 years, Sony fanboys have been telling me to wait to Tokyo Game Show. Until this day, Tokyo Game Show haven't shown me shit. And they might have showed me Yakuza and things of that such, but some of the Yakuza games never made it. But this Tokyo Game Show with Xbox being there, I thought they've been there in years. But this year, I'm keeping a close eye. I'm keeping a close ear. I'm looking out. I want to see what Xbox has to really rear in the Japanese crowd. Now is their chance. Hope they don't fuck it up. Because Sony has. Because this is big.